So if I have a picture to show you, that would sort of talk about what we do in the goal of EFFT. Okay. This is it, right? Is that we want to be able to open this attachment channel between the caregiver and the care seekers, between the parents and the kids. Again, the kids can be any age group, right? We want in stage one is all about the caregiver. We want to be able to make sure that they can show up first, because it will be, I think, not a good thing if we try to get the kids to show their vulnerability, but while mom and dad cannot show up for their needs at that point, right? That just causes more hurt. That's probably what brings them to counseling in the first place, right? So we want to make sure that the caregiver can somehow open up, right? And so the kids can respond, right? Can actually reach for the parents, right? With their attachment needs. Another reason I didn't mention earlier, one of the reasons why family EFFT work is usually a little faster than couples work is because we're only working one direction. Typically, parents comfort kids, kids do not comfort parents, right? So which very different with couple, right? Let's say we're working with a husband and husband, right? We want husband one and husband two to mutually able to comfort each other. But when in parental work or with a family work, the actual comforting is only one directional, which is you see in the blue, right? Is the caregiver who comfort kids, kids do not comfort parents, right? And that makes sense, right? From a hierarchy way of looking at things. Even if the child is an adult, I mean, we see some shift, but we still don't expect them to comfort the parents. We see them maybe have more understanding around it. So they're more capable, right? Because they're older, hopefully more mature. They can have this more ability to understand. But the actual comforting piece is happening still parents comforting kids. Okay, that's our belief system, right? So that's part of the reason why it can be a little bit quicker because of that. We're not working two ways. In couples work is always two ways. What happened though with this attachment channel is that it oftentimes get blocked. Right? Something is blocking the attachment channel so they cannot reach for each other. They're not able to tune into each other. And we saw that with Bao, right? In the show, in that movie, is that there was a block. And we talked about the block, right? Is that maybe some of it is maybe culturally, right? Some of it could be just mom not having enough support system with dad. So she focused a lot of her energy with the child, right? That's some of the blocks. And my guess is, if I continue to work with Bao's family, we start to see that mom probably get a bit more fearful about not able to somehow get the child to respond to her, right? Somehow that she might feel, I don't know, fear of failing, the family, or failing the child, right? And maybe being afraid of being abandoned, right? And those things are all could be blocks that happens with mom, the parental block,